Hi everybody, in today's class we're gonna learn how to read the rhythm from a score, and to do that we're gonna learn about the value of the notes and their rest. We're gonna learn also the basic time signatures, and at the end we're gonna make 3 exercises to really assimilate what we have learned. Well, so let's start right now. Here we have the value of the notes and their rest. The first note that we are gonna see is the whole note, which is this one right here, and it lasts 4, so let's count it. Pam, and this is the rest. Okay, so it's written here just under the line. So now let's do this exercise where we can find here the note and here his rest. So let's do it. Pam. Okay, very simple, right? Let's move on with the next note. The next note we have here is the half note, which is this one right here, and it lasts just 2. So it's like pam, and this is the rest. So let's do this exercise where we can find just the half note and his rest. So let's start. Pam. Okay, let's continue. Next note that we have is the quarter note, which is this one right here. It lasts just 1, so it's like pam, and this is the rest. So let's do this exercise right here, and it's like this: pam, 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 pam. The next note that we have is the 8th note, which is this one right here, and it lasts just half of the quarter note. So let's practice it with this example right here. So it's like pam, 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 pam. Let's do it again. Pam, 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 pam. And at the end we have the 16th note, which is this one right here, and it lasts just a quarter, and this is the rest. So let's try the last exercise, which is built just with 16 note and his rest. So it's like this: para para, para para, para. And now, as additional content, I'm gonna explain to you what the dot is. The dot is just another way to add value to the note, and to be exact, we are adding the half of the note. So for example, here we have the whole note, which is 4 plus the dot, which is half of the whole note, which is 4 plus 2, or another way to see it, which is a whole note plus a half note, 4 plus 2. So in the next example, here we have a half note with a dot. That means that is a half note, which is 2 plus his half, which is 1. So 2 plus 1, or a half note plus a quarter note, and so on. Here we have a quarter note with a dot, which means is the quarter note, which is 1, plus his half, which is an 8th note. And in the last example here we have an 8th note with a dot. That means that is half, which is the duration of the 8th note, plus his half, which is a 16th note. So it's like a half plus a quarter. Perfect. Now let me tell you about the basic time signatures. So what you should know about these kind of things is what the numbers represent. So the number below represent the note. In this case, the number 4 represent quarter notes, and the number above represent how many of them are contained in one bar. So in that case, 4/4 means that there are 4 quarter notes in a bar. And the same with the next one is a 3/4. 3/4 means 3 quarter notes in a bar, because the 4 represent the quarter note. And the same thing with the next one. The next one we have here a 2/4 time signature, which means 2 4s in a bar, or 2 quarter notes. So with the next time signature we have a different number below, which is an 8, and the 8 here represent 8 notes. So that means that we have 6 8th notes every bar, 6 8. Okay, and the same with the next one. We have a 3/8, which means that we have 3 8th notes in every bar. So in the last case we have a different number below, which is a 2, and the 2 represent half note. So in this bar is contained 2 half notes, 2, 2. Okay, let's move on. Now let's gonna practice 3 different exercises to really assimilate what we have learned. So we have here this time signature which is a 4, 4. So that means that we have 4 fours, 4 quarter notes every bar, but as you can see, they are distributed in a very different way every bar, and you can follow the track of my mouse to not get lost. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pam, 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 param, pam, para pam, pa, pam. Okay, well done. So now I recommend you to practice this exercise till you are gonna get to the point that you are gonna finish it without effort. Okay, now let's do the second exercise. Now we have a different time signature which is a 6/8, which means 6/8 note every bar, as you can see, in a very different way. So like before, I'm gonna give you one measure before to start, and you can follow the track of my mouse to not get lost. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pam, 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 pam. Para, pam, pam. Pam, 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 pam. And once again, like before, please practice this exercise till you are gonna feel confident enough to complete it successfully. Okay, and now for the last exercise, we have a different time signature which is a 3, 4, so 3 quarter notes every bar, as you can see, in a different way every bar. And like before, I'm gonna give you one bar before to start, and you can follow the track of my mouse to not get lost. Okay, let's start. Pam, 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 pam. Pam, 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 pa, pam, pam, pa, pam. Okay, that's it for today's lesson. I hope that you like it and you find this approach interesting and that it helps you to learn faster and better. See you all very soon and happy practice.